Some conservative states have limited what kids can learn in school about sexuality, birth control, and yes, abortion rights. But social media gives kids a way to learn about these issues directly from doctors on their cell phones, like OBGYN Dr. Jennifer Lincoln, who posted this video on TikTok the day after the Supreme Court opinion was leaked.
If you're like me, you have just heard about the leaked court document from the Supreme Court that shows that they are planning to overturn Roe v. Wade. To be clear, Roe v. Wade has not yet been overturned, but likely will be when this comes to a vote, probably in June. I wish I could say I'm surprised, but I'm not. We've all been planning for this. This is one of my Instagram posts from months ago. But it's still a kick in the gut when you see something like this and you think about what life can be like when women and people with a uterus no longer have control over their body and basically have no longer control over their lives. The fight is not over, but I hope you realize just how real this is. I'll put some resources in the comments section, but stay strong, everybody. We're not giving up yet.
And Dr. Lincoln joins us now. She's an OBGYN in Portland, Oregon. And doctor, what's been the reaction to your TikTok videos? It feels to me like this is an issue everyone's talking about right now.
Yeah, Zerlina, they sure are. And I would say my TikTok comment section, it's really representative of what we're seeing, face to face and in person. And I just got back from the American College of OBGYN annual clinical meeting where we're obviously all talking about this. And it's a combination of fear, of outrage, of sharing stories of people who have personally had abortions or themselves have had to pursue an abortion outside of, legal coverage, especially in other states, or, family members, grandparents they've lost. There's just a lot of this idea of how is it that we're really here? Because we are.
I mean, your TikTok account says it is the, quote, health class you wish you had in high school. And I feel like, it's 2022. There are other mechanisms to communicate directly with young people about these issues. I don't know why we're banning books when everybody has a phone. But lay out for us what information you're teaching kids that they're not getting in healthcare classes and health classes.
Right. Well, so yeah, it is 2022. You think that we would be able to talk about pregnancy and pregnancy prevention and STIs and all those things in all of our schools. But here's the thing. There's no federally mandated, comprehensive, medically accurate, inclusive sex education. It is done state by state. And a lot of the states are failing their students when only 26 even say that there has to be this education. And only about 20 say that it has to be medically accurate. So it's kind of confusing how lawmakers think that somehow we're going to get it right with abortion rights when we relegate it to the states, when we can't even do it when it comes to sex education. And people in some of these states are afraid that if we talk about sex, it means our teens are going to go out and have sex, when we know that it's actually the exact opposite. And that in states where abstinence-only education is where it's at, those are states where they have higher rates of STIs and unintended teen pregnancy. So the data is there. It's just that some people don't want to pay attention to the data because it doesn't line up with their agenda.
Do you think enough doctors are speaking out right now? I mean, I'd like to see more people who are actually in the work of, in the field of OBGYN, speaking out. It feels like you're directly impacted and you have the right information that you can tell the rest of us.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of us out there on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube, on Twitter. I mean, we are out there and we are putting the content out there. And this is, like I said in that TikTok, it is a punch to the gut, but this is also completely expected. And so a lot of us have been out there advocating, protesting, running for office, educating our patients long before this. And like I said, I was just at that ACOG meeting and we were in a seminar called Navigating a Post-Roe Landscape. And there were hundreds of us in the room connecting, figuring out how we could help each other, what we needed to do. And advocacy was a huge part of it, and education. So I do think we're there. And I think that involvement will only increase. And this is one of those times we're going to look back, just like on the Women's March and the summer of George Floyd, where these critical conversations got pushed to a boiling point, and there's really a point of no return.
As an OBGYN, speak to how access to abortion is helpful for pregnant people, in that it is part of the full slate of reproductive health care.
Right. Abortion is healthcare. That's period, full stop. That's what it is. We don't need to qualify it for, in instances only of rape or incest or that sort of thing, because what people need to remember is that pregnancy is not a neutral event. Pregnancy is one of the most dangerous things we can undertake Hundreds of years ago, people died all the time in childbirth. And here, as we know, we're facing a maternal mortality crisis where people who have been historically marginalized are affected the most, and these abortion restrictions will continue to affect them the most. And worldwide, dying in childbirth still happens very frequently. So to say that we are restricting abortion because it doesn't align with our values, that's one thing if that's a choice you make for yourself. It's another thing when you force somebody to carry a pregnancy to term, to go through birth, the physical and mental toll that that could take under the auspices of this is a personal belief you hold that you are then outsourcing to somebody else.
It's so important to say that pregnancy is not a neutral event. I like that a lot. More people should say that. I feel like we forget the fact that we have high rates of maternal mortality in this country. We've talked about it a lot on this show. My last question to you is about the commenters that you mentioned that are reacting to your TikTok videos. Do you find them to be Gen Z? What are they saying, and how representative are they of sort of the full demographic picture?
Yeah, it's interesting. I do have the full spectrum of followers on my TikTok and on other platforms. And most people, the ones that are Gen Z, they just say, how is it that we're doing this? I've never lived in a world where I had to worry about if I got pregnant. And I have had some commenters who lived before Roe, and they have said, that they just can't believe they're going backwards. And what's nice about the Gen Z generation is they are not being quiet. They are putting this information out there. I'm a huge advocate of taking control back where we can. So good birth control, good emergency contraception, access to medication abortion, getting this information out there. And calling it out when we see it. They are not just quietly saying, oh, well, this is going to happen. We are actively saying, where can we protest? Where do I sign up? Where do I donate money? People are enraged and want to do something about it.
Dr. Jennifer Lincoln, using TikTok to amplify this information. Thank you so much for being here today. Please stay safe. Hi, I'm Zerlina Maxwell. Thanks for checking out our channel on YouTube. You can see more from Zerlina by clicking any of the videos on this screen, and make sure you subscribe below to stay up to date on the day's biggest stories. Thanks for watching.